think he just had one of them conspiracy theories called the Sixth Sense.
We'd have probably shot him.
See his tracks.
Yeah. I'd certainly thought it was a possibility. We talked about sitting up there, just glassing, and we would have definitely seen that buck at some point, but what do you do, I guess? Yeah, we don't know, so we make mistakes. You'll see that from time to time. Here's the good news, he's probably going right over towards where we're going, so we're just moving up this edge here. We're gonna go check out a finger. It's just this little creek up here. If we get up on one of these ridges, we should be able to see down in it. And we had committed to like walking over there. We knew we were gonna potentially bump something that we just bumped. A really nice muley, so. He had good forks, he looked pretty nice running away. But we're headed that way, so maybe we'll pick up on him. I mean, he knew something was wrong, so he just ran away. Mm-hmm. And he's run. He never even looked back once. I don't really know. That guy he just cruised through. That's all walk-in over there. And I don't know if he owns it and he just decided to go for a cruise tonight or what, but
I'd assume.
Bumped that whitetail a little bit. I don't care at all though. This mule deer's still down in here. And they looked, but there's two shooter mule deer down that bottom. One's mature buck with splits and the other one's just a mature like 3x3 at least. You know, maybe he's got little brows, but pretty sweet. Found another good spot.
Just a good starting point for the morning.
Yeah. Cut at the end of today at this point, and then we'll go to tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be an awesome day where we're gonna shoot at some bucks. Lonely. Another lone bird.
Life of a lone wolf is tough.
Could you imagine being so lonely and afraid? It actually it is interesting because geese have they have like one mate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's why you see them with two all the time, like just pack of them. They probably just alone, they probably saying, dang, something happened to my partner. Maybe.
Nice muley buck.
Yeah.
Same one as the other day, you think?
No, there's like 4 of them. This is awesome. See, the problem is there's this river where these ducks are down here. And it's just wide enough that I don't think we can jump across it. So even if we bedded something over there, we had an hour drive to get to the other side, which is, you know.
A little too cold to be swimming the river today.
Today it is. Yeah, those two are about the same. That top one just got the split. I'd honestly shoot either one of those 2 bucks, I think. So we watched those bucks. They ended up going up a ditch off the side. And they were feeding down on that bottom, and then they moved up a ditch to get out of the wind. It's super windy, as you can probably tell. But there's another ditch up. We just kicked a mule deer doe out of here and then got the crows all fired up. But we're gonna try to pop over here. They've made it challenging on us for sure. Like if they were bedded in that bottom where they were feeding, it'd be much easier to make a move on them. But if they get down in this ditch, it kind of makes it hard because it's so narrow. It's hard to get good eyes down in there to relocate them, but I think that's, yeah, probably the main reason is today is just so breezy. And if they bedded in that bottom, they'd be pretty vulnerable to predators like us creeping up through the tall grass to them. But they get down this ditch and they can just watch the hillside, things cresting over, and that's about our only option. So hopefully we can do it sly enough to where we can find them again. Opportunity, I'll slow. I was like, you never know what might happen here. He might kick the wrong way, but I figured he was still in there. We saw that buck wearing glass in the muleys, white-tailed buck. I don't know what happened to the muleys. They might have went up and around. They might have been in that ditch all the way over there, or made it that way, or maybe we spooked them, but we never know. Yeah. I think at this point we gotta just go see if they got anything going, because we're gonna get rained out here at some point. Should we give a play-by-play from our angle?
I'd say that could just be our video, and then we could tell people who watch.
Yeah. You might be going for these closer ones, John. Or Jake.
Yeah.
John gonna nick one of these down. Oh, they're going right towards them, too. Good night, boy. I'm talking good night.
John.
Yeah, they're gonna just slink right down there. But those other two are still there.
Just crawling a little bit.
Seem like he gonna need to.
Gone.
And now it's over. And that's how it ends.
What's the status is this morning we decided we were going to try to go to Wyoming, and we stayed in a hotel last night because it was raining. We were super tired, and it was starting to turn to snow a little bit. Kind of a wintry mix, let's put it that way. We woke up this morning and Jake, first thing he says is, "It's snowing." I'm like, oh, we take off and it just turned blizzard. We can show you some cell phone footage that we got of us getting stuck on the highway, and just really made some pretty unique decisions out there, but it was fun.
Weather's turned less than ideal. Didn't bring the snow scraper, so taking advantage of using the bugle tube here. I feel like we might have made the wrong decision. We got cars wrecked in the middle of the road. Well, here's our status. We're driving down this road, and this is our third vehicle off the road that we've passed so far. A little crooked there, that semi is. We had another lady in a car say that she'd been hit by a semi, and the semi took off running, so we're just taking our time. This is about where I figured we'd end up. Both of us. Awesome.
We really only made it like maybe 20 miles down the road, but it took us like an hour, and then we got stuck.
Probably 2 hours.
Yeah, so then we pulled over and stopped at this hotel. The idea was that we were going to make it to Wyoming and we were going to hunt there, but probably not going to happen at this point. Jake has got to go. Do you got to go back for a wedding?
Yeah.
So Jake's got a wedding. I'm gonna go meet up with Ted and Hayden for their Colorado elk hunt. And to kind of wrap up South Dakota for this first leg, you know, we had a lot of cool hunts. We had some cool opportunities, saw tons of deer, scouted out a lot of stuff for the future.
Found a lot of bucks,
Yeah.
whitetails and mule deer.
Yeah.
And we only hunted for 4 days, I'd say, really, with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And just planning on coming back, so.
Yeah. The cool thing is there's 3 of us with tags for South Dakota, so we're definitely gonna be coming back. It's so early in the season, and you know, up to this point, THB is still deer killless. We have killed an elk with the bow, so that's
couple
cool.
does now too.
Yep, couple does, but we're buckless, and you know, I guess just to let you guys know how we feel about that, because I think there's probably a lot of people that are like, are you guys worried about it? It's like, not really. You know, the first year.
Yeah, the first year that we did THP, you killed a buck in September, and then we did not kill a buck till November 13th. That's just, I mean, it's just real. It's real life.
We're making a lot of effort out there, and you know, part of it is we're like, just, I don't know, taking our time, not really getting too worked up about anything. It's just, hunting is fun, no matter what the success is. It's
That's
definitely
just
more
how
fun.
hunting goes. I mean, had we made a couple different decisions and a couple different hunts and things gone a little bit differently, we would have a couple bucks on the ground, but that's just real life. And
Yeah, and we want to show you guys that too. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this first leg of South Dakota. Like we said, there's gonna be a lot more of that. We got 3 tags, so thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.
Ready to see what's in this box?
Yes, I am.
Hopefully it's not something that's gonna injure me. This is sweet. Oh, not much let off on that guy though. Oh wow.
Damn.
Look at that.
Solid.
We're set up right above this camera on this trail. I want to be really close with this bow, but we might be too close. If we get a shot at him right here, it's gonna be like 7 yards. I didn't even think about it. The bow is so long, and whenever I hinge my hips down to shoot underneath, like I gotta make sure that the cam doesn't hit my leg.
Merritt,